welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing a full face only using my top recommendations for the Sephora Savings Event 2024. Who's ready? I'm breaking down each step with products that I know it will give you a flawless result and that is so worth adding to your collection. So grab your little wish list and let's get into it. When it comes to the base, I do use primers sometimes, but not today. This Ole Henriksen moisturizing cream can double up as moisturizer and primer because the consistency, it is perfect. You don't even have to let it dry down or absorb into your skin before you put foundation because it's just right. It's not too oily, it's not too greasy. It doesn't feel greasy or oily at all, not even a little bit, but you get what I mean. And this is going to give you double hydration. It got yummy peptides, ceramide, hyaluronic acid, collagen. It's gonna make the skin look nice and firm. It looks beautiful underneath any foundation. I love that you can just put it on and keep it moving. Sometimes we don't have time to wait, and if we don't wait, the foundation doesn't look good. That is so frustrating. This one is just like, I do have it on. It gives me the perfect amount of glow, and look how pretty it makes the skin look. Aqua Balm Eye Gel from Believe, I used it already maybe for like a month and a half, 2 months since it came out, and it helps me out so much when it comes to the puffiness and the bags under my eyes. So my concealer be looking chef kiss on top of this eye cream. Let's talk about foundation, and I have to recommend you this one from Prada because it delivers the most beautiful soft matte finish that smooths out your complexion, but at the same time it makes it look so natural and like real skin. This one reminds me a lot to my Holy Grail from Hourglass. I've been loving this foundation from Hourglass since day one. There's nothing left here at all, and I am gonna pick it up during the sale. Look at this, it is completely empty. I love this so much. And then this one, it's super similar to the one from Hourglass, but I do feel that this one, it's a little tiny bit more matte. It is refillable, which I don't know if I love this or hate this, because every time I have to shake it, it's like I have to take it out of the plastic, shake it really good, and then put it back, and I don't know, I think that's a mission, because for some reason I can't shake it with it being on the little like thing, because see, it comes up and down. I don't know, but I still love it. I also love that it controls shine without ever looking flat or heavy on the skin. Like, look how natural and effortlessly it blends, so quick and easy. And then after a few seconds, it dries down by itself. It is also super long wearing, and this foundation from Prada is just like perfect for any occasion. For work, for errands, for a special event. If you build it up, it can give you a little bit more coverage, so you can really get a full beat out of this foundation. To be honest with you, I feel that this foundation from Prada, it is actually like the perfect foundation for like a bride, for a wedding. What? Look at my skin. My texture looks better. Overall, my skin looks better. Like all of these little bumps that you see right here, I also have them on this side, but because the foundation is so blurring, it blurred out all of my little like imperfections. It got rid of the hyperpigmentation, the scars, the bumps, everything. This foundation stays looking flawless, so you don't even have to touch it up throughout the day, and it's extremely lightweight. But at the same time, it's gonna give you that solid coverage that is gonna make you look even, but it's not going to make you feel like if you're wearing a freaking ton of layers of foundation. Like, this is only one thin layer, and I'm pretty much set to go. Like, I don't need no more than this. It is a little pricey, but it's totally worth the money. It gives you hydration, it's oil controlling. I nailed it with this foundation. It is so worth your money because it's gonna give you hydration, it's oil controlling, and it looks beautiful on every skin type. I like to apply it on my whole entire face, and then if I feel like I need a little bit more coverage here and there, I pump out a tiny bit more, and then I like spa foundation concealed. A little bit right here, and then I got mine on the shade, I think it's MN40. Yep, this is one foundation that I will definitely buy over and over again. I'm running out. Not yet, but I'm thinking about buying another one just for backup. It's that good. Then we're about to talk about bronzer, but before I let you know what bronzer I'm about to show you, this right here, which is the lip plumper from Dr. Zenny's Grows. It is the best lip plumper This really does the job. It's gonna plump up your lips, and at the same time, it's going to smooth out all the little fine lines that you have going on your lips. It tingles a little, but it's nothing too crazy. Like, it's not gonna hurt you. I like to apply it on the center and then outside of the border of my lips, so it can really work. I had the foundation on for about 20-25 minutes because I got up when I was done applying it, and then my son was hungry, so I went to make him something to eat. And look at my face. I didn't set it. I haven't applied any powder at all. And you see how it's already like dried down to my skin. It's set without me needing to apply powder. And look at that finish. So natural. The Makeup by Mario Multi-Use Bronzing and Sculpting Serum. It is game changer for achieving the sculpt sun-kissed look without any harsh lines. Super beginner friendly. You have to make sure that you shake it well, because remember, this is a serum-y consistency. If you don't shake it well, it will separate on your skin, and you don't want that. I also recommend you to get the F4 brush from Makeup by Mario. This right here, it is like the perfect combo. You have to apply this with this brush. Hello. I like to apply it on the back of my hand, and then with the bigger side of the brush, because this is a dual-ended brush, I'm going to coat my brush really good. And then, oof. Look at that. This formula, it's super lightweight and super blendable, making it so easy to build it up to the natural warmth and contour that will never look muddy or heavy. I'm applying a little bit more. Look at the difference with and without. This right here, I think it's a hair. No. And you can just go ham. You don't have to be precise. Look how easily it blends. Like, what? And it looks like skin. And I love that it's not too orange. It's not too red. It's like right in the middle. It's giving the most beautiful neutral undertone that it's gonna look good on everybody. And this is the shade light and medium. I love it that you can use it on bare skin for like a natural tan. You can use it as bronzer, contour. You can even mix it up with like a little bit of foundation for like an all over glow, and it looks bomb. With and without, look how flat this side of the face is compared to this one. And this was so effortlessly to achieve with this product from Makeup by Mario. Like, no effort put into this. It melts right into the skin. It gives that soft focus effect. It's gonna even out the skin, and it will always look flawless. Like, seriously. Seamless finish that just looks like if it's part of your skin. I'm obsessed. Then after I put this one all over the perimeters of my face, I like to use the one from Dior, the contour stick. This one right here, the new one. No, this is the foundation. I got the contour top with the foundation bottom. Look at this. And then on the contour, it's like all the way around. Okay. So one thing I'm going to tell you about this contour stick is that the shade that I recommend you to get, it is the shade 03 Medium. It is super cool tone. This is actually scary. It is very, very intimidating. And this is really pigmented. So hold your hand back. Watch your hand. You have to have a light hand, because if not, you're going to end up looking like freaking I don't know what. You have to be careful, because you will fuck up your makeup if you end up applying a little bit too much of this contour stick. So don't do this. Do not swipe it in your face. Please don't do it to yourself. Go ahead and pick up a brush. I'm going to be using the BK Beauty 112. You're going to pick up a little bit. And then right here on the hollows of my cheeks, that's where I'm going to apply the contour. And I'm going to blend up. See that? And this is just giving me a little bit more definition. Actually, a lot more definition. And I feel that the mix of these two, the Makeup by Mario and the Dior, it is match made in heaven. This one from Dior is giving me the perfect shadow, and then the one from Makeup by Mario gave me the perfect warmth. And I don't think I have to talk too much about this product. You know, I love everything about it. The blendability, the formulation, the way it smells. I literally love everything about this contour stick from Dior. Get it. I just feel that every time a brand comes out with a contour stick, it's giving more warmth and not so much cool tone. So the fact that they came out with this shade, the shade 03 medium, and it is this cool tone, it's like the perfect contour stick for real, for real. And you know, for us babes that be having the freaking round face going on, it's a must have. I picked up my foundation brush and I'm just gonna run it on top to just give it a little bit of extra blend. And that's it. The Huda Beauty blush filter, it is a gem in my collection. Let me make something clear because I know some of you guys, just because you see my makeup inside of the box, that doesn't mean that I don't use it. If you know me, then you know that I have a thing for keeping my makeup inside of the box. I don't know why. I just feel that it looks aesthetic. It looks cuter inside of the box. It's a habit that I have, which I am going to end the freaking habit because it's like a love and hate relationship. Like, I love to keep them on the box, but at the same time, I hate it because it occupies a lot more space. So, again, I have my Patrick foundation that I use every single day inside of the box. The Makeup by Mario palette, the Huda Beauty palette. It is what it is. So, before you say, yeah, but that's still on the box, I don't think she loves it like that. Yes, I do. Back to the blush. This is the shade Latte and I'm obsessed with this color. It is gorgeous. This is a warm neutral shade that adds the perfect hint of like natural flush to any skin tone. She killed it with this shade Latte. This is something that is gonna look good all year round on everybody. It gives you the perfect healthy sun-kissed warmth that looks so natural. This is my favorite blush colors of like all time, like these bronzy situations, because they go with any look, any color you do and you put on this blush, it's gonna match. It blends like a dream, it's buildable, and one of the things that really stand out about this blush from Huda Beauty is that you can actually blend it on top of powder and it's going to blend seamlessly. For real, for real. Because there's a lot of brands that they be coming out with liquid blushes and they be claiming that you can blend them on top of powder, and that is BS because it's a whole freaking mess. But not this one, baby. This one you can actually apply it on top when everything is done and it's going to blend on top of your powder. Oh, but don't worry, I will actually show you how it blends on top of powder and how you can layer it and it won't get patchy or cakey and it's not going to disturb anything that you already have going on underneath. Game changer, give me 15 of them. I want them in every single shade. But if you're only gonna get one, get this one, the shade Latte, and that's it. I know she also came out with another one that is a little darker than this one, but I didn't like that one because that one, when I swatched it in the store, it looked mauve. It gave me like a little bit of like plump and I didn't like it. This one, it's actually giving bronze. The Gucci Multi-Use Crease Proof and Hydrating Concealer. It is such a winner. If you try this and you're telling me that you didn't like it, we're fighting. We're fighting. I love the formulation of this concealer from Gucci because it's thick and it's really solid, but at the same time, it gives you the perfect amount of hydration. It doesn't settle into fine lines and it doesn't dry out the under eyes, which I know it can be a challenge for a lot of concealers, but this one does everything right. Look at the way it blends. Super quick and easy. It doesn't dry out your under eyes. It looks fresh, dewy, natural. It's giving me a little bit of blurriness, so it's actually smoothing out my under eyes. And this concealer, it's really long wearing. It is really brightening and it's buildable, so you can use it again for your under eyes, for brightening, for spot concealing, and you can also use it for like a light foundation day because the coverage is really, really good. I'm gonna apply one more little dot right here to build it up a bit more, which I really don't need to. I'm only building it up to show you how buildable it is because I'm totally happy and satisfied with only one layer of this concealer, which is what I had before that totally did cover the redness and the dark circles under my eye. I love how easy it is to work it and the radiant finish. Look at that. Stunning. And I almost forgot to mention that the formula, it's extremely lightweight. You don't feel it on the skin. When it comes to setting your under eyes for powder, I have to recommend you the new Talk Free Soft Blur Setting Loose Powder from Makeup by Mario. It is an absolute must-have. I don't know what the heck happened to my camera. I thought I was recording, but I guess I wasn't. I did set it a little bit, but I was telling you that before you set your under eye, you have to make sure that you grab your concealer brush again and blend whatever little creases you will have, because you don't do that and then you want to blame it on the powder. No, don't play yourself. Make sure you blend the creases before you set them always. And then I was telling you that I love how much this powder from Makeup with Mario smooths out the texture, and it gives you this blurred finish that you're seeing right now. And it will never look cakey or like heavy. It doesn't matter how much you put on, it will never feel or look makeup-y at all. And of course, I love the fact that it is talc-free. So if you have acne-prone skin, this is gonna be the perfect one. It is super skin friendly. If you're looking for something really light and blurting, this is the one. Look at the difference. After setting it with the Makeup with Mario powder and before, see how blurting it is? Obsessed. I applied the concealer a few minutes ago, and you see how you can leave it sitting? And look, it won't dry out to the point that it will look patchy after you blend it. Beautiful. And then so far, the best pink pressed powder, it has to be this one from Kosas. This is on the shade, I think Candy or something like that, whatever. It is the only loose powder that they have so far. The formulation, it's baked, but it's beautiful. See how it's giving like a light pink situation? I like to set my under eyes with the one from Makeup with Mario, and then I like to pick up a little bit of this pink one, and then I like to apply more like on top of my pore areas, and then it's gonna give me more of like a popping, brightening look. See that? This looks better than this. Out of all of the pink pressed powders that I have tried, this one from Kosas won't disappoint you. It's undetectable on the skin. Well, both of these powders are undetectable on the skin, but this one feels silky, and this one it's so finely milled. This baby is pure perfection for every day, especially if you like your makeup really brightening. Look at this. And pinky, of course. I'm gonna go back with my Dior contour stick for the nose contour, because this is another shade that goes perfect for nose contour. In my opinion, honey, the nose contour have to be with a cool tone shade like this. I don't like nothing warm, because if you do your nose contour with a warm bronzer, it looks fake. It doesn't look real. You want your nose contour to look more like a shadow. Look at that. I'm telling you. But another one that is so my favorite for the nose contour is this one right here from Makeup Forever. In case you don't like to contour your nose with creams, then this one right here have to be the one. This is the shade S430. You have to get this shade though. If we're talking about the nose contour, this have to be the shade. It doesn't matter if you're lighter or darker than me. I just love how cool tone it is. Like, this is the shade 03 Medium from Dior. And then this one, again, is the shade S430 from Makeup by Mario. Look at that. I'm obsessed. If you're a beginner and you still don't know how to contour your nose yet, because I know you will, don't contour your nose with this one from Dior. Use this one. This one is a lot lighter. It disappears on the skin. This is not gonna give you trouble. When it comes to powder bronzers, I have so many of them that I love with my whole entire heart. But when it comes to the ones that they are available in Sephora for you to buy them right now during the sale, I'm gonna have to go with this one from Makeup Forever. Only thing is that this is a shade 15 Wild Sand. And this is the only shade that I like, that I personally like, because I don't like my bronzers when they look too warmed. So this one is like perfect because it's giving more neutral, so it looks beautiful all year round. So if you are my skin tone, get the same shade. You're gonna be obsessed. But if you are a little darker than me, I'm not really a fan of the darker shades. I do think they run a little bit too warm for my liking. But when it comes to the formulation, the formula of this bronzer, it is bomb. Like, the way that you can just dig in here, grab this much, and go straight up in your face like this. And look at this. It doesn't get patchy. It doesn't look muddy or dirty. The obsession is real. This one is gonna give you a really pretty natural warmth without looking too intense, and it melts into your complexion, making it look like if the freaking sun just came down and it's like sitting on top of your skin. And I love that the formulation stays put all day without fading or patching out. Another thing that I love about this bronzer is that I really like it if you're a beginner, because this is gonna give you no fuss, no struggle at all. You saw the way it blended on my skin, super quick and easy. Okay, let's go back to the blush from Huda Beauty so I can show you how it looks on top of powder. You saw that I set my under eyes, I set the face with a little bit of the powder from Kosas, and then I just applied my powder bronzer. So we do have enough powder going on. I'm gonna apply 2 little drops. Oh my god, I almost applied it right here. What the heck? That much. I'm using the 125 brush from Fenty Beauty. I love this brush for blending creams and liquids. Of course, like I told you before, always go back with your powder puff. Use whatever powder you have left going on there. And then you're gonna run it right on top of this line right here where the concealer meets the blush, to make sure that we don't have no harsh line right there. And after you do this, everything should be everything. Look at that. For eyeshadow palettes, I do really like the new one from Makeup by Mario, and I also do really like the one from Huda Beauty. So, baby, it is the sale. You're gonna get them at a discount price, so you're better off getting both of them. This is the last big palette that Huda Beauty is going to come out with, so it is worth the money. The formulation is beautiful. Love the color story. I'm about to show you exactly how you have to use the shimmers in here for them not to be so messy. And digging into this one from Makeup by Mario, honey. Boo thing. Love. With what I'm wearing right now, which is this green sweater, I'm gonna be using this one from Makeup by Mario. Yep. So what I was telling you about this palette from Huda Beauty is that, again, the colors are spectacular. Love everything about it. But one thing that really gets on my last nerves, it is the fallout that these shades right here especially got going on. But the thing is that, number one, you are not supposed to apply those shades with a brush. Don't even try. Just don't do it. Don't pick this one, or this one, or this one with a brush, because it's not going to work out for you. It's just not going to do the job. You have to pick it up with your fingers, and you know how much I hate picking things up with my fingers. It's like a peppy to me. But when it comes to this shimmery, glittery shades right here on this Huda Beauty palette, you just have to. So pick it up with your finger. You're gonna dig in here really good. This is what you're gonna have in your finger. And then in order for these shadows to look good on the eyes, you have to work them. You have to press them down. And look at this. That's what you're gonna get on your eyes. So you're gonna press down on your lid and you're going to pull. Press down, pull. That's how you're gonna get these shadows to really look this beautiful on the eye. I love them. Literally, like, they look very dramatic and very intense and bold on the eyes. Like, if you're extra, you need to have this palette in your collection. You just have to have it. My favorite primer of all times, it is this one right here from Pomegra. So make sure you pick it up during the sale. I have to get me a new one because there's barely product left in here. But when it comes to this primer, honey, love everything about it. This primer really shows the true colors of every shadow. See how it's like transparent, so anybody can use it. If you're lighter, if you're darker than me, that doesn't matter. And like exactly how the shades look on the pens is exactly how they look on your eye if you put them on top of this primer. Because a lot of times that change depending on the primers or the concealers that you'll be applying on your eyelids to create the eye looks. Yep. In this palette, in the Moonlight from Makeup by Mario, they're really versatile, they're universally flattering, and they're ideal for creating both subtle, like everyday looks, and also really bold, glamorous evening glam. Since I got this Intensified one from Pomegra, I don't wet my brush anymore with setting spray, which I used to do all the times before. This is basically wetting your brush with setting spray, just a lot quicker, a lot easier, and a lot less messy. You just have to pump it out, then you're gonna coat your brush. This is like a thick Vaseline. And then what this does is that it's going to make your shimmers pop a lot more. It's gonna make them look a lot more intense, a lot more dramatic. This is like the ratchet bougie human in a palette, if you get what I mean. And that's the reason why I say that it's perfect for any occasion and for everybody, because it really gives you like the super attractive, intense, glossy, wet eye looks that at the same time they look so classy and so settled. I also love that we get a mix of soft mattes, luminous shimmers, and then the super beautiful high impact shimmers. And of course, one of the things I love the most about this palette is the formula. It is so silky and super blendable, and it's pigmented and buttery and smoothing. And then for mascara, I have to recommend you this one from Huda Beauty, the Wow Wow Mascara, because it's truly a wow mascara. This is gonna give you a lot of volume, a lot of length and definition. Let me get my mirror right here. I already put some on. I love that you can just like keep going and it will never get clumpy. It's not gonna make your lashes look like freaking spider lashes. And that is only 2 coats on each. And look at that. Just with 2 coats, you get that wow effect. And it lifted and separated each lashes. I love it for the top lashes and the bottom lashes, and I love that the formulation is not so wet, it's more dry, because when the formulation of a mascara, it's wet, that means it's messy. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, it lasts all day, even through humidity. If you're looking for a mascara that is gonna give you a lot of volume and drama, take this one. Brows are microbladed, so I don't do much to them. Before, I used to use the brow tinted gel from Kosas, which love everything about it, but I ran out and I haven't repurchased it, which I am gonna buy during the Sephora sale. But I have to recommend you another one that I'm loving right now, and it's this one right here from Merit. Actually, this is a gel pomade, which is even better. This is the shade Brown Black. It looks exactly like my natural brow color, but more like bolder. This is gonna give you beautiful natural volume, color, and it holds the brows in place literally all day long. It fills in whatever little empty spaces you have going on while adding definition. And when it comes to this one and the one from Kosas, this one holds the brows in place a lot more and a lot longer than the one from Kosas. So, which I don't mind because my brows are microbladed. So I'm just looking for a little bit of color and that's it. But if your brows are not microbladed, then you need all of the other jazz, you know? So I do recommend you this one from Merit a little bit more than the one from Kosas, because the one from Kosas is just more like a little bit of color, a little bit of some, and that's it. And I love how lightweight and flexible the formulation is. It enhances and makes your natural brows look better. And it holds them in place without any like stiffness and crunchiness. And it's not gonna make them feel like if you have your freaking brows glued on to your forehead, because I hate that feeling. Now we have to do the lips, so I'm just running my powder puff through the edges to make sure everything is really nice and clean. And then for lip liner, of course, we're gonna be using this gem right here from Makeup Forever. This is the new ones, and the formulation of these lip liners, it is magic, okay? Like, I don't get it how they're so long lasting and so creamy at the same time. Remember that if you get mascara on your lids, let it dry and then scratch it off with a little spoolie. It comes right off. I have the shade Endless Cacao, of course. If you don't have Endless Cacao from Makeup Forever, do you even love makeup? Question yourself. And then the other shade that I got, I know I have another one, but I don't have it right here in front of me. Anyways, this is the 2 shades that I'm loving, that I recommend you to pick up right now. The other one, it is Anywhere Caffeine. This one is a little bit warmer, but look at that. Ugh. So freaking stunning. They glide effortlessly, literally. But after they set, they're there. They're there for good. You can eat, you can drink, you can do whatever you want to do, and they're not gonna budge. I'm gonna go with Endless Cacao. That's gonna go perfect with the eye look that I have on right now and the green situation. You have to sharpen it. If you can get this, I don't know if they have it in the store. This is the sharpener from the One Size. It's so bomb. So bomb. It reminds me of the sharpeners from like school, but for makeup. And look how easy it sharpens them. Using these liners, it is so easy to shape and define your lips with precision. Look at it. And the creaminess, it's on another level. And it's powdery, it's blurting, it got like that soft, beautiful matte finish that blurs out your lip lines. Yes. This is perfect for like an everyday nude lip, and you can just leave it like this if you want, like a matte soft look. Or of course you can just pop a gloss on top and hello boo boo, you're gonna kill it. It is so easy to line, overline, and fill in your lips. Look. Oh, and it is waterproof. Hell yeah, it is waterproof. Having this lip liner all day like this, it is so sexy. Damn, I used the one that I wasn't gonna use. This is the shade Anywhere Caffeine. I wanted this one. Even though this one looks nice. See, in here it looks a little bit more warm, but on the lips, I think it's the contrast between the green. Oh, it looks so pretty. It's giving me a little bit more cool tone than warm on the lips. Loving that. And I'm gonna apply a little bit of Endless Cacao like on my cuticle. Obsessed. And right here. For a little bit more definition. Yes. Look at that. Look how pretty it looks with Anywhere Caffeine on your whole entire borders, and then Endless Cacao only on the cuticle and down here. Doing it like this with both, it's gonna make your lips look a little bit more powdery and just bigger. They are my high quality go-to lip liners. And then now for glossy juiciness, I'm gonna be using this one from Summer Fridays. This is a shade Latte, I think it is. Iced Coffee. First of all, it smells just like an iced coffee. Just like coffee. Just like a caramel. I want to eat it. It's incredible hydrating, and it's packed with some yummy ass ingredients that is going to keep your lips soft, smooth, and moist all day. I love that the formula, it's thick and super long lasting, but at the same time, it's not sticky at all. You know that I don't like sticky lip balms or lip glosses. The combo of this one with the lip liners from Makeup Forever, yes. And love that it's natural, but at the same time it adds like a little bit of like a sheen color. This with this blush from Huda Beauty. Look at that, so pretty. I've been using this lip balm from Summer Fridays basically every day because I love it. Without makeup, with makeup, it looks beautiful by itself on your face. I'm actually gonna apply a little bit of this Makeup Forever contour powder, the one that I showed you before that I also recommend you. On top, I did apply the one from Dior before, but I think I was supposed to apply a little bit more because I can barely see it right now. So let me pick up my nose contour, which I don't have it right here. So I'm gonna have to use something else because I can't get up right now. I'm wasting time. And I'm just lightly going to apply a little bit of this one. Look at that. Just a little bit. I got 2 more products. The next one is gonna be the pressed powder from Hourglass. Must have. Literally love everything about it. Formulation, blendability, it doesn't get cakey on the skin. It will never get patchy. You can apply as much as you want. I also like to wear it on bare skin. Like with no makeup on, I pick up my brush and then just apply a tiny little bitty like right on top of my pores and it will blur them out. The formulation is beautiful. I love to clean my contour with it. Look at this. And then I'm gonna press the powder in. Look at the difference after cleaning my contour and before. See how I have a lot more definition right here? My face looks a lot more snatched. You have to clean your contour. And I'm gonna pick some up and I'm gonna set my whole entire face, my T-zone, on top of my pore, her nose, my smile line. Done. Then you thought I was really going to forget about the new setting spray from Makeup by Mario? Hell no! This baby is going to save the heck out of your life on your longest days. Actually, I think that this is a little bit more long lasting than the one from Tilbury. If you know about the one from Tilbury, you know that that one keeps your makeup intact. I think that this one is a little bit better. Plus, the mist, it's misting. You feel it when you first put it on, it's like your skin feels like, but then after like a few seconds, that feeling goes away. This is supposed to last you like 16 hours. Yes, it lasts, I think, even more than that. You don't even have to worry about touching up your makeup. You saw that mist? When you put this on top, your makeup, it's not gonna fade. It's not gonna move, like at all. At all. I do consider this fragrance free, but at the same time, it got like a little some when it comes to the scent. But I think that is just like the natural whatever from whatever ingredients it's in here. After you put it on, you don't even smell it anymore. It feels super lightweight on the skin and earthy. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel oily or greasy or heavy. This feels like nothing on your skin after you put it on. I love that it looks really natural and that my makeup still looks like my makeup. Because I hate when I do my makeup and then I spray my face with a setting spray and then it changes the whole look. It either makes it more matte or more glowy and I'm like, no, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted you to do your job. That's it. This is that. This is not going to change nothing about the finish of your makeup and I really appreciate that. This is gonna blend all the powders together, all the layers, and then it's just gonna make everything look so smooth and airbrushed. I almost forgot a highlighter. For highlighter, if you can grab this one from Dior. I know they came out with a new one. I'm gonna pick it up, but either this one or the new one. Actually, just pick up the new one because I did swatch it in the store, but they didn't have it available the last time I was at Sephora, so I didn't end up picking it up. But the new one looks very, very pretty. The first shade on the new one, it's a little bit more glittery, like it got more like sparkles here and there, but it looks really nice. And this one, the OG, you have this, it's like a silvery, then you have this one that is like a bronzy golden champagne situation. You have your pinky one, and then this one that is bronzy. In the new one, this one got like a little shift, like a little blue pinkish shift. Then you also have like a peach highlighter. The other shade, it's pink, like a light pink. It's a little bit lighter than this one. And then whatever, I forgot the other shade, but they're not the same though. They are delivering different colors. And then also get this brush. This is the Pro Highlighter, the number 90 from Sephora. The way that this brush staples your highlighter in, like no other. Look at this. You just staple it in. Pat, 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 pat. And your highlighter is there. Must have. All right, my glam boo things. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this full face of my Sephora Savings Event 2024 favorites help you find some new must-haves to add to your collection. And don't forget to drop in the comments the keyword sale so I know that you made it all the way to the end of the video with me and that you are my boo thing. Also, let me know in the comments what products are you planning on buying, or if you have any other question on what to choose, let me know. I will hit you right back. Make sure you subscribe. I love you to the moon and back. And mwah, I see you on the next one. Happy shopping!